the lemmings are open mouthed looking at it, and they unroll some of the stuff they've scavenged. They have a big canvas, a big piece of canvas plasticized material, and on that there is a similar looking mouse figure.
I gasp. It is true, then.
Well, we found this while we were scavenging here, just a little to the west of here.
Can you indicate the exact location? Was there anything else? Did you take everything, or?
This was kind of in the street on one of those weird poles that are line some of the pathways around this place.
Poles?
So there are no poles in the vicinity here, but if you have pathways through the ruined city streets around here, you sometimes find weird metal poles coming out of the ground. Some of them are lying on the ground, some have been knocked over, and some of them are a weird L shape or upside down L shape. Some of them have, and some of them have bits of canvas tied to them, partway up. I'm trying to think of a good way to describe this that doesn't just make me I'm saying they're talking about streetlights. So they're talking about streetlights because they went up.
Okay.
How would a lemming know what a streetlight was? 200 years after the apocalypse.
Some kind of
it's a tree.
way sign. I mean,
It's
were all those canvases the same?
So
it's an iron tree.
Oh yes, he's not exact description.
Perfectly suitable for the disposal of individuals who can't stay peaceable.
You're a horrible person, Okma. Why do you get these?
Okma's not here for this conversation. Okma is off starting a fight.
Yeah, I am busy. I am busy.
But, I'm not surprised considering how violent his nature is.
Anyway, they're very happy to they could direct you or maybe even take you to where they found the metal trees with the this weird picture.
Yes. Leica, would you come with me?
Yeah, sure. Where's Okma?
I don't know. Isn't he back to the van?
No. Okay.
Oh, well, he can take care of himself. His being a burly and...
No.
After I rolled a 3 and then another 3.
I'm not there. I'm not seeing.
I know.
So, since Leica said, where's Okma, would you like to make a perception check to see if you can see what's going on?
I want to see where he is because I think it would be interesting to follow those lemmings, but I don't want to leave.
Did you just say follow those lemmings? Right.
Without this wagon, with my precious backpacks in, staying here because I can't drag it, and you can either. So, quiet.
I will roll perception too, just to show you my good faith. I managed to roll a 0. Ooh, that's an alpha flux. I rolled a 1.
Okay, yeah, this is an encounter like
that.
No!
I rolled a 15, by the way.
15. 15 is, let me have a quick check.
This is actually sort of amusing. Now we're right. You just do ordinary things in Gamma World and all sorts of weird shit starts happening.
Okay,
Leica, 15 is enough to see, to notice that Okma appears to be making friends. In fact, you probably look over just as the Roadhog hits him over the head with the club. And
I imagine the seismic stomp isn't. I imagine the attempted seismic stomp isn't quiet either.
Indeed, and then you see havoc being unleashed as he attempts a psychic stomp, and it makes a noise. It doesn't do much to the Roadhog, but
I have to admit, I'm extremely tempted to use that radio head to yell over to him.
Oh, and why not? That's a good idea, actually.
So, Tazio, what exciting new mutation does Geiger have?
Quills. I sprout
Oh.
hundreds of needle-sharp quills. Not nearly as cool as the vampiric thingy.
Visually very impressive, though. I'm not sure what your new friends make of this as it suddenly occurred.
Yeah, I was going to say, you'll fit right in with them.
Does it happen visually on the spot?
Is it a benefit or a one-use encounter?
It's an immediate reaction.
Oh, you get quills as a rule. Let's have a look.
And I was thinking recently that I would be almost tempted to play vampire. So that vampiric healing, I'm so sad.
It's slightly ambivalent, but I think you only sprout quills when you take the reaction when they attack you, and suddenly they are full of quills themselves. So
yeah.
So nothing visually exciting happens. How sad. Anyway, right. So yes, later you notice that Okma is winning friends and influencing people. And if you wish to get involved in that, you're welcome to do so. They are a good, probably about 15 squares away from you at this point in time. If you want to get involved, I'll make you roll initiative. You can roll some initiative to get involved. If you want to ignore them and let them carry on with their own thing, and let them do that, you can do that as well.
Let me start with yelling to Okma. Can you stop playing with your new friend and come down here? We are going to leave. And then I'll roll initiative because I very much want to get involved. 13.
All right.
Should I roll too?
I imagine all this shouting going on. You are probably aware if you want to, so yes.
Just for the.
Nobody on the whole market missed that one either.
That's right.
I mean, I have a total of 3. It's one of those sessions.
Okay.
I know, it really
I believe
is.
that puts you. I believe that puts you just after Octopus. But hey, I suppose if you think about it in a sort of holistic way, it's all a circle, and you just each take turns.
This is true.
It's
where you step into this, is where it starts. That's all.
However, that seems like a sensible point at which to say we are starting round 2 of Okma versus the.
Sadly, he goes first.
The Roadhog does indeed go first. What does he want to do? Right, so you can't do that. I mean, he didn't start this fight, but I think at the moment he's deciding he'll try and finish it, so he is hitting you again. That is a 9 plus.
He probably thinks I started
6,
it.
which is
I'll give him that.
A 15 versus AC.
Ooh, that might do it. Permit me
He
to
didn't
double
even
check.
want to start this.
I have a 14, so he has hit me.
Okay, he does 6 points of physical damage with his big club, which I imagine doesn't have much effect on you.
No, right. Mm-hmm. Bonk. But
and again, shifts you 1 square.
He's batting me around a lot. Does he follow up again?
He doesn't follow up into it. It's an option as far as I can tell. And he just says, sit down and stay down. I'm trying to work here.
Well, I haven't even, I'll be budged, but I'm not
not sitting down or
I'm not sitting down or prone or anything. So he's getting a little too imaginative here. Well, I just think it's about time to force spike his ass. You let me keep my force spike. Oh, well, I can't go yet, but that's my plan.
It is Laker's turn. as I said, you're about 15 squares away from where these two are.
Nice. I am going to use my freeze ray.
Oh,
because obviously they want to continue to play. And I don't want those lemmings running away because things are getting a little bit warm again.
I have a question.
Okay, just for clarity.
Sorry, Geiger?
I have a question. Whom are you going to use the freeze ray on? The Hog?
Nice question. Not Okma.
Oh, okay.
Let's try Hog.
Okay.
You're already looking a little bit dazed. That's bad. 12 against Fortitude.
His Fortitude is 16, so I'm afraid that's not going to happen.
That would have been very convenient.
That's it for that one. So sorry. Okay, I'm going to move closer.
Okay. Are you moving your maximum speed?
That's 6 squares, yes. And
okay, that takes you almost to the foot of the stairs. So.
And that's it.
Okay. Next is Okma, who now has a chance to do whatever force type things he wants to do.
Well, there's that, and I don't know how this game handles this, and just tell me if I'm getting too difficult.
I'm sure we can handle it.
I would simply like to grab him and hurl him down the steps with my strength of 18.
Oh, I really should have revised the grappling rules, which I thought I was going to think about revising in case you wanted to grapple people yesterday in the earlier fight. Give me 1 second. I know how you grab people. I'm not sure how you throw people. So
it's always an athletics roll.
I am shamelessly. Oh, okay, right. I am obviously stealing rules out of the fourth ed handbook.
Sure.
Okay, well, we'll do a grab first. So, he's smaller than you, probably, yeah. So, you make a strength attack versus his reflex for grabbing. So,
perfect.
This will be your strength modifier. You don't get any weapon modifiers. You would get your level of a modifier.
Okay. That's not a bad roll for me. Let's see if I get the die to behave. I do. My total is 16 with all the pluses.
16 versus reflex. So yes, he is grabbed.
Awesome.
Right. So you've grabbed him, that was obviously a standard action as an attack.
Maybe a skill roll of athletics, just to heave the weight.
Yes, I'm wondering if that would need to be. Oh, wait a minute. It's all here. Moving them around generally is also a standard action if you wanted to drag them somewhere. So I think if you ever throw them, that would also have to be your next action. But while he is grabbed, he is immobilized and can try and escape, but otherwise has difficulty doing things.
Well, good. I've got a nice solid grab on him. This game doesn't have action points or anything like that, does it?
No, action points do not seem to have ported across. However, to keep him grabbed, that's just a minor action. So if on the next turn you want to keep him grabbed and then throw him, or
that's my plan.
Do something else, then he's grabbed.
Excellent.
Would you like to describe how you have grabbed the
well, he has told me to. He has told me to sit down, and I have. He's like this great big guy. He's taller than me. Is that correct?
Probably yes. Because you're not like this big hulking statue, are you?
I'm person sized.
Yeah. He's probably a bit taller than you. He's
okay. All right then.
Bulky and he's definitely wider than you.
Right. Well, I'm going to do the thing where I'm just going to put one arm completely between his legs, get my shoulder under him, grab the opposite upper arm, right, from whatever leg's in front, and
yeah.
stand up and kind of, hoist him and have caught him in this sort of pseudo wrestler kind of carry grab.